watched by millions, and Taylor Kaye from Kiss 92.5 is there in Los Angeles giving us the inside scoop this morning. Taylor, I'm sure it's an early morning, especially considering you're on Pacific time after what was probably a pretty late night last night.
It was a pretty late night last night, and of course, we headed out afterwards. Justin Timberlake had a private show for fans at the Palladium here, and fans are still on the streets kind of scouring, looking for celebrities. Incredible night for winners, of course, Black Keys, Adele, Fun, Drake winning Best Rap Album. It was a pretty incredible night. And performances, did you see Fun with the Rain performance? What did you think of that?
I thought that was absolutely unbelievable. We'll get to that right now. Show our viewers what you're talking about. I've never seen anything like that inside. We were all wondering, is this destroying their electronics? Is this destroying their instruments?
Well, you know, we were concerned with that as well. And during the commercial break, what they did is they continued to let the rain fall. I guess they had to have enough water in there because they didn't want it to run out while they were on camera. So it ran for a good 2 minutes during the commercial break as well. And they were soaking wet. And they had people there for protection as well. But Rihanna, also a great performance with Sting and Bruno Mars. She looked incredible. Everyone was talking about Rihanna with Chris Brown, but she was a class act last night at the Grammys. Of course, like I said, with Bruno Mars and Sting, and she also had another performance with Mickey Echo. A couple of times, maybe if she raised her hand, she might have broken some of the rules about the wardrobe, but the director was kind of on hand to make sure that certain celebrities didn't break the rules.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was that famous or infamous, depending on your perspective, edict issued by CBS saying, listen, you better adhere to this dress code. And I wanted to ask you about two, because you were right down there, up close and personal. Let's talk about J-Lo and Katy Perry. Did they break the rules, Taylor?
I'm not sure if they broke the rules, but they were bending the rules for sure. They were teasing the CBS officials. I mean, Katy Perry was, like Ellen DeGeneres was Instagramming pictures of Katy Perry and her exposed chest area. And Jennifer Lopez with her leg, I mean, she was pretty open about CBS saying, you know, I guess I broke the rules. But hello, we've seen that before. Angelina Jolie did it at the Oscars. And I don't know if you know this, but someone started a Twitter account for Jennifer Lopez's leg. It only has 20 followers. Angelina Jolie from last year at the Oscars, her leg has 41,000 followers. So who has the best leg? Sorry, J-Lo, epic fail. Your leg loses.
Yeah, leg envy. You've got to get it trending if you want to pick up more followers. Hey, before we go, I have to ask you about this rumor. Right. Carrie Underwood, everybody was talking about that dress. She had the graphics being sort of emblazoned up against her dress. And tell us what happened in the commercial break after that. I heard she actually had to be kind of lifted out of it.
She had to be lifted out of the dress. We were all trying to figure out, because they have curtains that close down because they don't want to have all the fans see what's going on, because we were live tweeting. But during the commercial break, they kind of lifted the curtains back up, and we're like, what are they doing? They were lifting her out of the dress, and they carried the dress off like a mannequin. It was lots of silk and tulle and wiring. It was probably pretty heavy for her to get into, but it was an incredible performance.
Taylor, we want to thank you so much for joining us this morning. We know you got a lot to cover down there still in Los Angeles, so it means a lot, and thanks for being our eye there on the ground. It's Taylor Kaye joining us live from Los Angeles this morning. Of course, a big night for Canada. Carly Rae Jepsen shut out, but still Drake taking home a Grammy, his first after 12 nominations. BT back right after this on this Monday morning. News, traffic, and weather up next.
Thinking my songs are about them, but this is not to get confused. This one's for you. Baby, you my everything.